This systematic review and meta-analysis of observational studies aimed to update the evidence regarding the association between dietary factors and cardiovascular disease and related outcomes in the Korean population. In total, 151 studies were included, 62 from a previous study and 89 identified through an updated search in PubMed and Embase. A random effects model was applied to analyze pooled relative risks and their 95% confidence intervals for the consumption of 19 food items, 5 macronutrients, 14 micronutrients, 18 dietary indices, and 2 dietary patterns. Overall, higher fruit intake was associated with a lower risk of elevated blood pressure, hypertension, and elevated high triglycerides. Higher vegetable intake was associated with a lower risk of elevated high triglycerides. Inverse associations were observed between higher milk and dairy consumption and elevated blood pressure, hypertension, elevated high triglycerides, and lower HDL cholesterol levels. Coffee consumption was inversely associated with the risk of CVD and elevated high triglycerides. Consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages was positively associated with an increased risk of elevated blood pressure, hypertension, and elevated high triglycerides. This study suggests that higher intake of fruits, vegetables, milk and dairy, and coffee may confer potential benefits for CVD and its associated risk factors, such as blood pressure and lipid profiles. In contrast, sugar-sweetened beverages appear detrimental to cardiovascular health.